Well, hello there, Taurus. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about September 7th through the 13th. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. I have lots of wonderful things to share with you. I want to let you know that if Taurus is your sun, moon, or rising, you're in the right place, and I welcome you all. So thank you for being here, and if you've done the like, share, and subscribe thing, I appreciate you all so very much. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing, because I'm kind of into that thing and I like to interact, and it helps me get to know you. I have a guiding card for you right now. We have the 3 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands is reminding you that this particular week, it's important for you to understand and remember the lessons from your past. It is guiding you all month long, so we'll revisit this card every week. But yes, all month you're paying attention to lessons you learned so you don't repeat everything, because that's boring, right? Nobody wants to repeat old lessons. That's a drag. I want to remind you that we're working on a vote for my little dude here. He is a little wooden turtle or tortoise that lives on my table, and we need to give him a name. And so we're collecting names, and we're going to put them up for a vote on the final week of September. And I would love for your input as much as possible. So please don't forget to come back at the end of the month if you don't want to come back in between, as you wish. But at the same time, then you can vote. All right? And I appreciate the one and the all of you. Thank you. Excellent. Now then, messages from my better angels. My better angels have told us that there are a couple of things going on. Number one, we need to drop all of our illusions. So whatever we've been wearing as masks or other things, we need to just sort of let that stuff go. So we need to release our illusions, but we also need to see through the illusions in front of us. So if we have other people or other things in front of us that we don't recognize for what it truly is, it's time to sort of see behind the curtain. You know what I'm saying? It's important that we no longer accept everything just as we are presented with it, but look behind. Look behind it. See what's really going on. And then when you see that, you'll understand it for what it truly is. Almost always it comes down to business is business, right? So be careful and be cautious and take that as it resonates. A couple of other things to know is that things are shifting in the universe and we need to be ready. So pay attention, get that go bag and keep it around, because you aren't going to be able to make a lot of choices or run back home or whatever. So you'll need to be ready, okay? So that's one of them. And the last message I have for you is that we're all in this together. The more we challenge our planet with the fact that we can be different, we can be separate, we can treat each other like crap, the closer we come to the truth, which is, no, you can't. No, you shouldn't. And if you do, guess what? There's going to be some ramifications. And usually it's unifying opportunities. Remember, let's see, what was the last? There was a big unifying opportunity, and that was that arc thing, you know? So watch the weather, watch the weather, watch the planet, watch and see what it's doing, because we don't want to end up in a big unifying situation. We could probably keep that out of the way if we pay attention to what's going on and don't act like jerks to one another, right? Anyway, just what I was told. So let's look now at the cards in front of us, all right? So Taurus, these are the cards in front of us from the overview video. Very cool. We need to get a mystery card for you. So we'll go ahead and pick a mystery card now. I guess I could have left them there. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. What's your mystery card, Taurus? What do we have? Oh, I like that one. All right, so we're going to set this card right here so we can get back to it later. Very nice. And we'll set these off to one side. All right, so now we're going to add some additional cards to get more in depth on this on this second week of September. 7th through the 13th. What do we have here? All right. What we have here is the Six of Wands. This is usually all about you being able to share and teach what you know from the core of yourself and what you may have book learned, right? So pay attention to what you're sharing and teaching to other people. Sometimes it's just by how we act and how we do it. It isn't that we're consciously teaching people, but it's that we are unconsciously teaching people sometimes. We get involved in a situation and how we act, and other people are observing us, and we're like, oh, are we being observed? But we don't know if we're being observed, or we don't pay attention because we're too busy being ourselves. You're going to be being the best you that you can be and teaching people exactly what they need to know. So that's very cool. People are going to really appreciate that. I like that. We have the Seven of Wands. You will have an opportunity to use a convincing argument to get people over to your way of thinking. This is going to be one-on-one, each person, not by trying to gather everybody up into a group, because it's not going to work out too good if you do that. So pay attention to how that comes across for you. I want you to know that you are able and capable of swaying people to your way of thinking, but people will also be observing the fact that you're doing it that way. Some of them will think, wow, smart cookie. And the others may be, curious about that situation. Don't let it stop you from doing what you got to do, okay? Because you are going to be put in charge of this situation. The Ten of Swords shows up to say, yeah, you're absolutely going to be put in charge. The better you are at connecting with your people and getting to know them in this moment and winning them over, the better it is for you, okay? Now, let's look here. We have the Six of Pentacles showing that there's going to be, you're going to be working on a decent budget, but not a super Bonnaroo budget. Your budget will be blocking you, okay? Whatever you're plotting and planning for yourself is going to be a little bit tight, okay? Just pay attention. Find new ways to get what you need without having to overspend, all right? The Emperor shows also in the blocking department, so if your foundation doesn't feel as secure as you want it to, you're like, cool, cool, cool. I might be the new boss, but I won't, I'm listening to the people as I'm sharing and winning them over, but the things that they're concerned about upset me because now I know what the other guys were like and what they did. And so you're feeling a little iffy and uncertain about how you're going to be the person in charge, how you're going to handle being the boss. Being the boss as you are has you a little, you don't feel secure by any means. You got a little pushback here and there. You got a little attitude here and there. None of it's wrong or bad. It's just curious, right? You're like, wow, I just came to say hi, and you're all up in my business. What's up with that? I'm telling you what's what, and that I care what's going on with you, and you're saying, and you're like, what? Whoa. So take a deep breath. I know you don't feel 100% secure, but it's okay, right? Take a deep breath. Let them have their words and share. Take that information in, realizing that, wow, they've been treated poorly for a long time. They've been beaten about the head and shoulders, and now you got to, like, pat them on the shoulder and say, look, I'm not here to beat anyone. I'm here to just figure this out. And no, you're not going to be able to take a time out to regroup and come up with a plan. You're going to have to, like, go, okay, cool, 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 cool. Here we go. Let's do this. We're on it. We're in it. We're doing it together right now. Exactly right now. So that is the thing that's happening. You are in the process, you're winning them over, and you can't take a break. This isn't time to take a break. They want to see you on the floor. They want to see you around. They want to see your face. So you're winning them over with FaceTime, not disappearing into the office. You can go to lunch by yourself if you need to. That's about it. You got to be visible in a very big way. These people need to see you. I don't know why, but that's what I'm getting. Be visible, be seen. The Moon card shows that your dreams and goals are definitely at issue this particular week. Make sure that wherever you're at is getting you closer to where you want to be. And if you have no new goals or no new ideas about where you want to go because you feel like, hey, I'm right where I want to be, you're like, okay, cool. What's the next step up from here? Is there one for you? So keep that in mind. Just throwing it out there. And of course, the Moon is here, but the Nine of Cups is here, showing that your wishes are being fulfilled. So nice. You, my friend, are having all the things go your way that you need to. I think you're going to get the additional money you need, or you're going to find out that you can use your petty cash to do something nice for your crew, to make sure your crew kind of gets the idea that you care about them. It isn't about jackets and hats, people. Okay, this isn't about little fluffy stuff. This is about actual things that they care about. So make sure you, when you're talking to them, you're paying attention to their concerns. Okay. Yep. Moving beyond your limiting beliefs in an easy peasy way, because you are doing the thing you need to do, and you're doing it really well. So you're taking into consideration all of their concerns. You're getting them something that they need to really feel cared for, and you're taking care of the little guy and you at the same time. Once you take care of the little guy, I know it seems superfluous and a little bit outside the necessary lanes, but what you have is a bunch of misfit people who have been thrown to one side and underappreciated. And now you need to appreciate them, take care of them, lift them up, care for them, show them that they matter, and they will be in your back pocket for the rest of your life. Okay? These people are never going to leave you alone. And not in a bad way. I'm talking about you getting Christmas cards for life. Okay? This is cool. This is you making a big impact. And this is maybe something outside the box for you. This may be something you've never done before. Or somebody else said, you're never going to be able to do that. Guess what? You're moving beyond limiting beliefs. You may have said to yourself, I'm never going to be that kind of guy or that kind of girl. The fact is, you're going to be exactly that kind of person, whoever you want to be. Sky is the limit. We're letting go of illusions, and the illusion here is that you can't do what you think you can do. Ha! Yes, you can. You can do it. Be all of those things. Be as amazing as you can be. It's going to be so awesome. All right? Let's get you a Mystic Forest Oracle card. Okay, what do we got? Oh, it's right here. Oh, that's the one. Dun, 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 dun. Screaming hot. So we'll set these over here. What do we have? You are complete. Of course you are. Hello. You are not broken. Nothing is wrong with you. Don't spend your life fixing problems. Dwell in the beauty of your being. You are enough, now and always. Oh my. Yeah, you are complete. You're a whole human being. Moving beyond the limiting belief that you aren't enough. Yeah, you are. Let's go. You can do as many things as you want. You can make big changes in other people's lives with small moves and small motions and just an incredible amount of give a shit, right? I know I said it that way and I mean it that way, because sometimes people just don't. And that's a terrible, terrible truth, is that a lot of people wander through life going, you know, I really just don't care about whatever's going on with that person. And it's clear and abundant and obvious. No matter what's going on, they just go on about their business and take care of themselves, and nobody else matters. So you are having an opportunity where things start to matter, and you're showing it. The minute you start actually talking to these people with you want to get them over your way of thinking, but you also have to figure out who they are, what makes them tick, and what matters to them the most. And as you do this investigation, conversation, situation, it's amazing what you learn. Take a lot of notes, because you're going to want them. You're going to need them. It's going to be pretty amazing when you kind of get the broad strokes of what everybody kind of needs is to be truly appreciated, right? Not light words, but a gesture. And you're going to come up with your gesture, and you're going to be able to do it, okay? So let's look at your mystery card. Justice, fairness, love it, beautiful, perfect, appropriately perfect for this particular reading. You're creating fairness for all around you, the little guy below you, so to speak, that you are lifting up beside you and saying, all right, this is my team. We're going to go. Let's go. Me and my little broken toy team, we're going to make this shit happen. And they aren't broken. They're unique. God bless them. They have all these unique talents and capacities. We're going to work it out. All right? So good for you. You are making things happen in a very beautiful way. I love it. Now then, what's going on over here with the, let's get you a pocket full of rocks. Okay. Oh. Black obsidian, green apatite, and amethyst. Huzzah! So black obsidian is all about first chakra stone that keeps you grounded and keeps you knowing that all the negativity is being sucked out of the room. So even as you're, if you carry this in your pocket this particular week, it will help you have these tough conversations and realize that when they're showing you a negativity, it isn't towards you personally. It's about people who've had your position before and how they handled it and how they were bad. They didn't take care of their people. They just walked around and did stuff and didn't really take them into account or celebrate them in any way, shape, or form. Now you have a chance, ta-da, to do something different. But yes, you're going to want that rock to help suck up their negativity, because they're not going to be they're going to be pretty willy-nilly with their negativity, okay? Wear your armor, my love. All right. Now then, green apatite. It's going to remind you, this is all third chakra stone. In your third chakra, we have memories, feelings, and emotions, all right? And you're going to have a lot of those things coming up, and you're going to be feeling them from their point of view a little bit. You're going to be like, oh, I'm putting myself in your shoes, and I've been in your shoes, and I didn't like it, and I really feel terrible that all that terrible stuff happened. And so you're going to have a nice, easy, conceivable idea about how to truly appreciate them and to help them understand that you care, and you're going to heal yourself at the same time as you heal them. There's an old memory for you. An old memory. Remember the old lessons. The old lessons and the old memories, you're healing them up right now with these other people, and you're absolutely in a position to use that knowledge of being dismissed and unappreciated in the moment and really doing something for them individually that will help them understand. It could be as simple as making them actual name tags that are individual name tags that you made personally, as opposed to something fancy and a fancy pin-on thing. It might be a fancy pin-on thing that you made, like did a craft and made one individual to each person so that they feel seen, feel appreciated, feel like they're known as who they are. And it's going to be kind of, I don't know where that came from, but there you go. Do whatever you need to do, but you're healing yourself as well as sucking up the negativity with this rock. Very cool. And the amethyst is, of course, 6th chakra stone for your third eye. And we want your third eye to wake up and to see who you are and the effect you can have here today on each person individually as well as a group. Okay, so you're seeing it very clearly that you're going to change their perspective and their experience of life and how you want to do what you want to do. Okay, because it's really quite beautiful. I think you can and you will be in a position to do that. It's very cool. All right, so accept the visions. They will help you see what each person can use and need, and altogether I really see this as a, I mean, like, it didn't have to be an expensive project, right, to truly see and understand them, but like, use your creativity and get after it. Okay, very cool. All right, so Taurus, my goodness, what an interesting week for you. All right, you're busting out, I feel the empathy coming from you, where you're really relating to the individuals as well as to the group as a whole, and remembering what it was like to be like them and how to fix it and make it more better. So very cool stuff is happening for you. If you don't want to carry those rocks, you really don't have to. But if you want to carry them, cool. If you want to carry something else, that's cool too. Mark it down in the bottom. Let me know what you got. If you want to go into the description box below, you'll find all kinds of cool things. For now, you'll be finding all the decks that I'm doing, right? And then you'll also find all the decks I'm using will be there available on Amazon or Etsy. You can also find my schedule as to where I'm working and what fairs I'll be going to, so you can come out and see me. The other thing you'll find is ways to get a private reading if you want one. All right, reach out and we'll talk about it and see what we get, okay? The other thing, of course, is that we'll be doing the vote for the turtle's name, and that'll be for next week, or no, 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, we'll be doing the final vote at the end of September, okay? So then we can have something moving forward in October, which he'll have a name. Ta-da! Very cool. I appreciate the one and the all of you for having some interaction with me. That is super fun. If you haven't liked, shared, and subscribed yet, it would really help, and I'd appreciate it. Thank you. And we will see you next week when we talk about the 14th through the 20th. Thanks so much.